What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 8/1/2025. I am doing our 2025 Panini Donruss Baseball Hobby 4-box break number 1. Guys, more baseball on the site right there, including 2025 Series 2. Tops, that is. And I'm going to be getting some Tops Chrome up soon. Who's got who in this break? Aaron F. has the Diamondbacks. Chris M. has the Braves. Joe W. has the Orioles. Darwin S. back in action with the Red Sox. Joe W. has the Cubbies. Dan B. with the White Sox. Reds, Guardians, Rockies is Joe W. Jerry M. has the Tigers. Matthew F. with his Astros. Joe W. with the Royals. Jerry M. with the Angels. And Matthew F. with the Dodgers. We got Joe W. with the Marlins. Darwin S. with the Brewers. We got Joe W. with the Twins and Mets. We got Howard B. back in action with the Yankees. Joe W. with the Athletics. Howard B. with the Phillies. Pirates is Joe W. Jerry M. Padres. Joe W. Giants, Mariners. Dan B. Cardinals. Mark B. Rays. Joe W. Rangers. Howard B. with the Blue Jays. And Joe W. has the Nationals. Guys, all cards ship. Kits are going to be numbered cards. And, of course, the autos are the relics. So there's 3 autos or relics per box. So we're looking at least 12 hits, but all cards ship as always. All right. So let's do this. We're going to take the plastic off all of these, and we'll do 2 at a time. So there's 2. Take the plastic off this one. Let's get a buyback. Let's get a buyback. All right. One box out. Here's one. Here's 2. Okay. Start opening some packs here. Let's see, can I stack them? Yeah, we can stack them. I think I only opened any of this. No, we did do a break. No, we didn't do a break of this. I think I did a personal of it. They rip easy, but they don't rip clean as Heritage. So who's still hanging out there, guys? Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're on our social media, share my posts. Please like them at least. Let's get some new people in, new blood. Before I send this stack flying, let's put that over there like that. There we go. Let's get one buyback. How about that? Someone is confident in our poll that we're going to get a buyback. That would be crazy, though, in 4 boxes. Well, 5 boxes total is what I got that time. Okay, there we go. First 2 boxes all opened. See, lots of color coming. All right. Take a look at what we got. Again, everything's going to ship. Here we go. Well, Leo DeVries, no longer with the Padres, but to 199 now at Oakland, right? I believe that was the trade. So 199 there, going to the Padres. That's Bill H. Or sorry, it's Jerry M in this one. Used to Bill having the Padres all the time. All right. There's an acetate of Kevin Alcantara. Clear View, whatever you want to call it. Skeens, Jim Cott. They're not numbered. There's a bomb squad of Aaron Judge. All right. There's a green to 199, it looks like. Jimmy Rollins, a little J-Row. Going to Howard B. Tony Perez. And then we got another bomb squad here. Is that a green, though? Oh, it's not numbered. Bomb squad Reggie Jackson. All right. Colson Montgomery. Red. That is to 99. Then we got an auto here. Boston Bateman for San Diego. So the White Sox is Dan B, and then the Boston Bateman is going to San Diego and Jerry M. So there's an auto. Let me see if it's numbered. It is. It's numbered to 25. Boston Bateman to 25. Marvel. 101 blank. Sunburst there. Get rid of these. Austin Wells. And that is /99 Yankees. Howard B. getting that. So, Howard, we're getting you filled in right from the start here. /25, Owen Hall for Detroit. Jerry M. getting that one. Cracked ice. Here's a Bomb Squad /49. Bomb Squad /49, Carlos Beltran. That's the Mets. Mets, Joe W. See, I want to go back now and look at that green one. Maybe I missed the numbering. Give me a second here. I just want to go back. Because the number was in the upper left corner of that Bomb Squad. No. Okay. Because this one definitely looks different than the other ones, but I'm still going to put it in a holder, even though it's not numbered. But definitely has color in the back and looks different than the other Bomb Squads like these here. So, we'll take care of it there for you, Howard. That'll be a Yankees. All right, what do we got here? Another blue. This is a blue here /149, Ethan Anderson. That's Baltimore. Joe W. getting that one. Jim Palmer Sunburst. All right. Seaver King. Prospect on-card auto. Joe W. and the Nationals. So there's our second hit. 2 autos. Donnie Baseball Sunburst. All right. So much shiny. All right, what do we got here? Mets. /250, Ryan Clifford. Here is Ritaro Sasaki. That's /199. I gotta see if anybody has him. I'll put that off to the side. And we got a relic. Bobby Abreu with a pinstripe /49. Phillies, Howard B. I think the Phillies were the last spot to go, too. Unleashed. And what do we got here? Ben Hess for the Yankees. That's /99. All right. Solid first box. Solid first box. Let's go to the second. A little on-card auto in there. All right. Purple here. Minnesota. Billy Amick. That's /49. Billy Amick, Minnesota. That is Joe W. Kobe Delicious Mayo. Evan Carter. All right, Malcolm Moore /250 for the Rangers. Texas, Joe W. Milestones, Jack Morris. So this is like the Bomb Squad one. They must be like 1 per box, the greens. Still, I'll take care of it. Detroit, Jerry M. Still put it away. We got lime green coming here at Cal. That's /149. That's Joe W. Spencer Jones Unleashed. There's a Matt Shaw Diamond Kings. All right. Cam Caminetti. Cam Caminetti. Jersey Kings, Atlanta. Chris M. getting that one. There's Seaver King again. They have him pitching. Oh, no, shortstop. I thought they had him pitching. They have him swinging the other one. There's a Jim Leland. Tony Oliva. There's a Spencer Jones rated prospect for the Yanks. Howard B. getting that one to 99. Blanker. Should still have, what, 2 autos? Or 2 more hits at least. Will the Thrill. Orange, Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Joe W. All right, there we go. Mitch Jeb. Mitch Jeb for Pittsburgh. Joe W. Brett Lauder, rated prospect. There's another green one. Christian Campbell. And here's a green one that's numbered. The Wizard to 199. Ozzie Smith. Dan B. getting that one. All right, here we go. Diamond Marvels to 199. Paul Skeens. I like that one. Pittsburgh. And that is Joe. Andrew Jones to 99 for Atlanta. Chris M. Charlie Condon. Let me put these away. Should still have one more hit in this little stack here, or I'm going to have to go back through it. All right, Jared Thomas to 250, red. Colorado, Joe W. Oh, nope, there it is. Ooh, David Wright. Another vet love. David Wright, New York. Joe W. getting that one. Joe W. getting that one. All right. Let me see. I might just open the next 2 boxes. I don't know, though. And then just, yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll open the next 2 boxes, then I'll sleeve up at the end in this one. There's a lot to sleeve. We'll put the relics and the autos there. All right. Oh, I already have them cut. Sweet. All right, there's a box. Boxes. Let's see what we can get. I like that the ratio is 2 to 1 of autos. It's usually 1 auto and 2 relics when it's ever 3 of memorabilia, so I like that factor. Joe is going to love sorting these because they're all in all different directions. Plus no logos. Sorry, buddy. That's a thick relic there. All right. All right. There we go. Jeepers. I felt like it was glued shut. All right, two more. One more. And then let's look. Okay, let's go here. And let's take a peek. All right, we got Dylan Cruz. We got cards turned around. Greg Maddux. Spencer Arrighetti. There's our first auto out of this box. Arjan Namala. Rated prospect, Blue Jays, Howard B. Howard comes back and gets clobbered with hits. All right, for St. Louis, Tekoa Roby. Tekoa Roby. St. Louis is Dan B. Aaron Judge turned around here. Bobby Witt unleashed. How about Dwight Gooden to 99 for the Mets? Joe W. Roger turned around. All right, Tom Seaver. That is to... Holy glare. I want to say 199. Looks like 199. The glare, though. Okay, Grandpa. All right, Arizona. Tommy Troy. Aaron F. getting that one. we got here? Connor Griffin. Bobby Miller. Yadier. The green one. All right, LA. Dalton Rushing. Purple. Dodgers. Matthew F. That is to 49. Jackson Churio. All right, Andrew Jones, 199. Putting the rainbow together there, Chris. Move these out of the way here. Yeah, we should still have an auto and a relic. If everything up, well, speak of the devil. Kyle Teal. That is to 99 for the White Sox and Dan B. Mariano. Jackson Churio for Milwaukee to 149. Milwaukee is Darwin S. Getting all the former Breakers that came back. Nick York. Aaron Judge. How about, I'm not kidding here, how about Andrew Jones again? Atlanta, 79. A redemption. Jim Edmonds Signature Series Red. Now, the thing is, I got to look this up because it's either going to be probably the Cardinals, but it could be the Angels. So I got to look this one up after I get done here. Let me pull it in a little closer so you can see it. Jim Edmonds Signature Series Red. So the Angels is Jerry M, and the Cardinals is Dan B, but we'll see where it goes when I check the checklist. With the way Panini goes, I'm going to say it's the Angels. That's my guess. But who knows? I guess they're going old school with that one. But we'll see. Either way, it's going to be a color match, too, with the red. All right, Slade. There's Slade to 149. Slade Caldwell. Diamondbacks, Aaron F. Sammy Sosa. DeVries. Jim Palmer to 199 for the Orioles and Joe W. All right. Put these away. All right. Final box. See what we got in Donnie Baseball. If anybody looks up that Edmonds, let me know. But I'll double check it as soon as I'm done here. George Brett Green. Jace Young. I thought I saw a black. Yes, we did. To 39, Evan Carter. Evan Carter black. Texas. Joe W. getting that one. I thought I saw black when I was opening the packs up, and I didn't want to say it. Let me see if I can get a focus on this. What the heck? Why isn't there it goes. Base rated prospects optic signature Dylan Head. So who's Dylan Head with? The Yankees? No, he's in Jupiter. So single A Jupiter is what? Marlins? Marlins. Yeah, Marlins. Okay. So that's the Marlins, and the Marlins is Joe W. We got a better focus on it as it's just moving back and forth here. So that is Miami. Get a little pen here. Joe, I don't want to know what you do in your personal time. Where you travel for that, what you do. All right, Churio. Trey Morgan. Edmonds is the Cardinals. All right. Thank you. All right. Christian Campbell for Boston is the next one. Darwin getting that one. Very nice. All right, so Edmonds is St. Louis. Interesting. Usually they go with the old school to give some of the teams more hits. I don't know. Jim Palmer, lime green. That's to 149. And then we have a Charlie Condon rated prospect clear. We have a Skeens green. Skeens green. So there's the silvers with the gold foil name and all of that. Parallels. Again, you're going to get all of that. There's a Pujols for the Cardinals. Dan B. to 99. I looked up Dylan Head. I said Jupiter, and I'm thinking, I swear the Phillies or the Yankees used to be in Jupiter. Single A. Christian Hunter. There's Kumar Rocker, Unleashed Green. John Smoltz. We should have one more relic, right? Christian Campbell, Unleashed. Should have one more hit in here. Ooh, we got pink coming. Kobe Delicious Mayo. Oh, we got another auto, guys. The 79. Signature Series Red, Drew Thorpe. I don't know. I got to look it up. American baseball pitcher for the White Sox. All right. So we pulled 3 autos out of that one. Maybe there's more in here. Or did we get a hot box with 3 autos? Maybe we get something extra. All right, we got orange coming. The orange is Theo Gillen for Tampa. Mark B getting that one. Mark B back in action. Guys, I appreciate you coming back. Joining the breaks again. Always good to know you're still out there seeing the emails. Coming back in. All right. What else we got here? Chipper going to Chris M. Hagen Smith. All right. Let me check this little stack here, which I already think I went through, but just in case. Yeah, we did. Okay. Solid. Not bad at all. All right, let me start encasing some of this. Let me look up Sasaki. I'm going to assume he doesn't have a team, so I'm going to have to random that among all players, unless someone signed him. Let's look that up real quick. Rintaro Sasaki. So he's in Stanford. I don't think anybody has the rights. Yeah, so we're going to random that among everybody. All right, so while we're on video, here we go. Stretch this one out. Go get a drink, guys. Select will be up next. Select will be up next. Again, I just like doing this on camera anymore. So 3 autos in that last one. Not bad at all. Stuff getting stuck to my arm here. Keep it going. Always a lot with Panini products. Always a lot of numbered and stuff. So definitely get your money's worth with them. I know there's no logo, but still. All right, those are all done. Now the autos. Need another pack of sleeves here. So what do you think? You guys tell me. You're the ones watching. Should we break everything tonight and leave whatever doesn't for tomorrow? Or should we leave a couple for tomorrow? I'm okay either way. Whatever it is you guys want to do. I'm definitely doing select next. That's 100%. the abraded with the little pinstripe in it. All right. Start sleeving these up. Break them all? All right. Works for me. The only long one we have left is Heritage, so. And then tomorrow we can work on the other 3. It's going to be a long hit recap. There it is. There's Chipper. There's more. Yikes. It's like the stack never gets smaller. So what do we got? 17 left in the 2020 mixer. 16 left in the Series 1 celebrations. And then 21 left. I've seen numbers move fast, though, with this coupon, so. Alright, one more here. And then I just got to put the card we need to random in a holder. Alright, appreciate you guys filling it up. More baseball on the site, guys.